Hey guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. Today it is Tuesday, October 15th. I do have some plans for this week. I feel like I haven't got enough reading done for this month, so I'm going to try to read as much as I possibly can this week. I don't believe I have too many plans this weekend. I work on Friday. I think I have a family lunch on Sunday, but other than that, I think that is all that I have planned for. Oh, just kidding. I have a wedding on Saturday. Well, it's gonna be another very busy weekend, but hopefully we can fit some reading in. So like I said, today is Tuesday. I will warn you that I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick, so hopefully my big plans can still happen. Hopefully I feel better by Saturday because I really can't miss this wedding. It's for a coworker of mine. She's worked really hard on it, and I'm really excited because there's supposed to be a mashed potato bar, and I'm crazy excited about it. Like, more than a normal person excited about it. I love potatoes. I cannot wait. So I better be okay. If not, I'm just gonna drug myself with enough medicine to get through at least the reception. But now let's talk about the books that I plan on reading. So first up, I am currently reading The Burning Shadow by Jennifer Armentrout. I am on page 94, so I have made a teeny tiny amount of progress. I have all of this to read, so I would like to finish this week. It is really good so far, and I can't wait to see how it's going to end, and I just feel like hopefully the slow burn romance will start to heat up in this one because it's gonna kill me if it doesn't. And then I also plan on reading, which this might be more of like my weekend plans, I'm going to read a book that I accepted for review, which is The Hunt by Elena McPherson. It's supposed to be a YA paranormal werewolf book, but our main character is deaf. So I was super duper intrigued by it, and the sampler that I read, I was pretty hooked. It does have a couple problems in the sampler that I read, but I'm really excited about it, so I accepted it for a review. It's only 256 pages, so it's relatively short, so I think I should be able to get that done this week as well. I also have plans to also pick up the comic Giant Days. I can't remember who it's by, but I would like to pick that up as well. And that is all my plans of like for sure reading I would like to do this week. We'll see if it gets all done. And on top of that, I do have from my library Belle season 2 that I want to watch. I have about a week and 2 days, maybe that was yesterday, so maybe a week and a day to watch this. So I think the bulk of this will get watched probably on the weekend. So it's definitely going to cut into my reading time a bit. If anything, I will just try to get it again and finish it then. But yes, those are my book and TV watching plans. I also have a bunch of other TV shows that I need to catch up on because they're now currently on, so every week I have a new episode. So I do need to catch up on all of those as well. But yes, those are my plans for the week. Right now, I am about to make dinner. I'm going to be making my husband and I some spaghetti, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which I'm so hungry. I left work. I decided not to take a lunch today at work so that I could leave a half hour early because I feel like crap. So I need to eat some food because I'm gonna die, and I also just took some Robitussin, which doesn't sit well with my stomach, especially when it's empty, but also just doesn't sit well with my stomach in general, but it's effective. So I for sure know that I'm sick or getting sick because I'm always cold and I'm burning up right now, and my office has like very little insulation and no heat, and it feels fantastic in here. So I'm getting sick because, fun fact, winter is basically here in Michigan. Snow will be coming soon, I'm sure, but let's just hopefully try and get through Halloween before the snow comes. But now I'm just rambling. This is how I also know I'm sick. So I'm gonna go make some dinner, and I will hopefully check in with you guys again today, but if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, today it is Friday. I have not updated you since Tuesday, and that's because I am crazy sick. I did skip work today because I was really not feeling good. Last night I hardly made it through work, so I decided to take the day off. I look like a decent human being because I just got done filming my announcement for my BookTube anniversary readathon that I'm hosting. I don't know how I just made it through that video. I think I used literally all of my energy to film it because I feel like such crap now. But I did want to finally come on here and update you since I was feeling well enough to go ahead and finally create that video. It was supposed to go up on Wednesday this week, but wasn't gonna happen, and then it is now supposed to go up tomorrow on Saturday. I needed to build up some energy and film it so that I can go ahead and edit it tonight. I do also have some reading to update you on, not a whole lot. I didn't read on Tuesday or Wednesday, so I've only done some reading yesterday and today, but your girl's sick, so what do you expect from me? So first up, I did start a book that I accepted for review. It is called The Hunt by Elena McPherson, and it's a YA paranormal about a girl who is deaf and is finding out that she is a druid and she's surrounded by werewolves. So I think about like halfway through it right now. Yeah, I'm 53% of the way through it. I have about 2 hours left of reading according to Kindle, and I am enjoying it so far. It does have its issues, and I can already tell it's not going to be a 5-star, but I am enjoying it. I think that it's different. I'm really enjoying that she is deaf. I think that's so unique, and I just love all of the talk of sign language and the different struggles that she has because she can't hear, and the things that she deals with because other people are uncomfortable that she can't hear. I just find it like really refreshing, and when I'm reading it, I'm just so calm and I feel like I can't hear anything. Like, it's just such a peaceful book because she can't hear and can only talk about the things that she sees or senses, and it's just so interesting. It has also just totally sparked my want of learning sign language. I've always wanted to learn sign language, and it's just like re-sparked that for me, and I'm just enjoying myself a lot while reading it. And then this morning I decided to start an audiobook, and that is for Harley Merlin and the Secret Coven by Belle. This was a book that I've been wanting to read. It's on my 19 and 6, and it's because a long time ago when I first started reading Harry Potter, Amazon decided to send me an email that was like, if you like Harry Potter, you should read this book. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna save that book and I'm going to read it when I get done with Harry Potter, and it's probably gonna be terrible, and I'm just gonna be like, really? You suggest this to Harry Potter fans? And it has a very similar name to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harley Merlin and the Secret Coven, you know? So I don't really know how far I am into this. Let me see if it tells me. I'm probably about 25 to 30% of the way through it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's way too early on to give any kind of star rating expectations of this book, but so far it is pretty good. It is very different from Harry Potter, so I understand why it would be suggested to Harry Potter fans, but it's not like a copy of Harry Potter that they're trying to push off on fans. But it's about a 19-year-old girl who was abandoned by her family at the age of 3. She's been in and out of foster homes and hasn't had the best experience, but the last foster home she was in was a really good experience, so she's pretty close to this family, and she's always had these abilities and she's never understood what they are or why, and now she has just found another person like her and has found out that she is actually a witch. So it's her coming to terms and figuring out who she is, what her powers are, etc. I am very intrigued by it. I bought the audiobook from Audible a long time ago when I had some extra credits to use, and I've just been waiting to finally read this once I got done with Harry Potter, and I was just really in the mood this morning to listen to something, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start this audiobook because why not? And I've been in this weird mood where like everything I start I'm not that invested in, but I'm finally feeling like I'm in the reading mood because I've been reading a lot of The Hunt. I'm excited to jump back into The Burning Shadow, and now I'm really enjoying this audiobook, and it's just been really interesting. I just find it mesmerizing, and I really love the narrator of the audiobook, so I'm having a really great time. I am hoping to finish both this audiobook and the ebook hopefully by tomorrow, and then can start picking up the Burning Shadow again because I need to get that book done. But my plans are to get back in bed now and just try and relax. I need to take some more medicine because I didn't take my last dose so that I could film because it makes me like very tired and just like achy. So I did skip a dose and now I'm starting to like really feel it. So I'm gonna go take some more. I'm gonna get back in bed. I don't think I'm gonna leave the bed for, I wish, the rest of my life, but I'm not gonna leave the bed for the rest of the night for sure. And yeah, I'm just gonna read and watch BookTube and hopefully watch some TV. Update, I have not watched any of Bull, so I'm gonna have to just send that back to the library and put it back on hold to get it a different time. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and update you because I have not. I'm feeling a little guilty, but I have felt really bad this week. All I have done is go to work, come home, and go to sleep. Like, I've been sleeping like 10 plus hours every night since Tuesday, and I feel like I haven't slept at all. Today is the first day where I felt like I might have gotten enough sleep, and I think I slept for like 13 hours or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go take some medicine, get in bed, and I will update you guys later. I'm hoping tomorrow I feel good because I have my coworker's wedding tomorrow and I can't miss it, so it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. But let's just self-care today, worry about tomorrow. Let's go get in bed. Hey guys, today it is Sunday. I just got out of the shower and I'm currently cooking some soup because I'm pretty sure that I am dying. I am so sick. I feel worse today than I have. I thought Friday was the worst of it, so I didn't go to work. And today I feel awful. I cannot miss another day of work. I think I need some antibiotics. I feel terrible. There's so much pressure in my head. My throat has been killing me. It's feeling alright right now, but now I cannot hear out of this ear. Ooh, there's my soup. But I can't hear out of this ear. I feel like just so out of it. I'm so tired and I just want to curl up and die. And I feel like that might actually happen. That is why I look like such a hot mess. I didn't update you guys yesterday because yesterday was a long day and a little rough. So I did have my coworker's wedding, which I did go to. I made it to the ceremony, made it to the reception. We had a pretty good time, but I was feeling really bad. I really just tried to like power through it. Today, my brother is having a little family get together at his house and everybody's gonna bring a dish, so I was gonna bring pasta salad, but waking up feeling like this, I decided not to go. It has been rough. Yesterday I looked pretty cute, but I was just not feeling it, so I did not come on here and update you, and I also hadn't finished anything. I just read some, but last night I did finish a book. I finished my audiobook of Harley Merlin and the Secret Coven by Belle. It was really, really good, you guys. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. You might hear my cats fighting in the background, but I really liked it. The audiobook was really, really well done. I really enjoyed the narrator, and there was this really cool scene where there was somebody talking on a microphone, and they did a sound effect where it sounded like the narrator was talking through a microphone, and I really enjoyed that, and it really made me think about how there's all these missed opportunities in audiobooks. Like, they really need to have more sound effects. Like, there should be like explosions when there's explosions and like sounds of rain when there's weather. Like, why aren't these things in audiobooks? I know it'd be like a little bit more expensive and a little bit more time consuming, but it's worth it because I just loved it. I thought it was so, so cool. But yeah, I'm actually gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. I had a really great experience. I really want to continue on with the books. There's 13 though, so that's interesting. But I think that the first book really set up the series very nice. It definitely has like a whole story within itself while also having things that we need to find later on throughout the other books. And I just really enjoyed myself. It really pulled me in and made me want to learn about this magical world. It's very different, and I actually agree with Amazon that it is for fans of Harry Potter. So I thought it was going to be like a ripoff of Harry Potter since it's Harley Merlin and the Harry Potter and the... So I thought it was going to be like
kind of bad and just be like this magical book that's very close to Harry Potter, but with a female lead, and it was just gonna piss me off. But actually, it was really good, and I really do think it is a good book for fans of Harry Potter. But when you get recommendations for things, it's like, hey, we saw you read Harry Potter, try this. It's like, come on. Is it gonna be for fans, or are you just marketing it towards me because this is a huge fan base? But actually, I would say that if you enjoy Harry Potter, you would also like this. Our characters are 19 and above, so it is like a new adult, but I will say in the first book, there isn't anything that is vulgar or overly sexual. I don't even think we have a kiss. Yeah, there's not a single kiss in this book. So it is really good for teens, even younger teens, because nothing in this first book happened that would be inappropriate for younger kids to read. I can't speak for the rest of the series because I haven't read it yet, but I plan on it. The only thing though is I don't have any more Audible credits. The audiobooks are only on Audible, I believe, but my library, there's one library who has bought like 10 of the books so far, so I'm gonna have to just physically read them from now on, but I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. So yeah, that is my update for you guys. I am going to eat some soup, probably either watch some TV or some booktube, and then I'm going to try and finish The Hunt, which is the book that I accepted for review, and I will just check in with you guys later, but I wanted to update you and say that I did finish a book. I am dying, but we'll get through it, I hope. So I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, it is Monday morning. I wanted to quickly come on here before I left for work because I actually did a lot of reading after I checked in with you guys, and I wasn't feeling that great by the end of the night, so I did not come back on. But I wanted to come on here and tell you, and I am gonna wait until after work to wrap up the vlog because I'm gonna try to do some more reading at work. We'll see how that goes. Also, I'm feeling equally as bad as yesterday, maybe a little bit better just because I'm on medicine, but my ears are still clogged up now. It's both ears. So I am going to be calling my doctor on my way to work to see if I can get in on Tuesday, tomorrow, to get some antibiotics because I don't think over-the-counter is going to work, or if it does, it's going to take a very, very long time and a whole lot of trying to figure out which one's going to work. So we're just going to try to get into the doctor, but let's talk about reading so I can go. So as I told you, I did finish Harley Merlin, and I decided to go ahead and pick up another audiobook, and that was The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Season of the Witch. This is a novelization by Sarah Reese Brennan, inspired by the Netflix show, which was inspired by the comic book series of the same name. I haven't watched the show, but I did read the comic book before the show even came out. And so far the book is reading kind of like how the comic did. There so far is a little something different. It's definitely going to be a bit longer than the comic, but I really like Sarah Reese Brennan's writing, but I was just getting a little bit bored and felt like I could just watch the show because I feel like this is the exact copy of the show. So I don't know. I stopped listening to it. I did listen to about an hour and a half of it and then decided to go ahead and just put it down because it just wasn't keeping my attention. But I did read some of this. I'm not sure I'm going to count it because I might just say forget it and not come back to it. Then I picked up the comic Giant Days Volume 1. This is by John Allison, illustrated by Lisa Treyman. I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I found it to be pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Lumberjanes, except for Lumberjanes had like fantasy paranormal elements where this is all just real life. I found it interesting. It kept my attention. I read it all the way through in one sitting, and I am intrigued enough about the characters and their pasts and their futures to want to continue on. I don't know when I'm gonna pick up volume 2, but I did find it entertaining enough. I don't think there's anything in here that like blew me away or is going to classify it as a new favorite, but I had a good time reading it. I would suggest other people pick it up because I enjoyed myself. But yeah, it's a pretty solid 4 out of 5 stars. And then last but not least, I did finish the book that I accepted for review, which was The Hunt by Elena McPherson. I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 stars. If I'm being totally honest, it's probably more like a 3.5 to a 3.75. I just don't know like how I really feel about it. I enjoyed it. I read it all the way through. It had me intrigued, but I feel like there were a lot of things that just didn't add up. Our main character is deaf, which I really, really enjoyed. I felt like that added to the story so much and really gave this extra layer. I like that we had to rely on her other senses. And then in terms of the druid and werewolf and paranormal world, we do not get to know a whole lot about anything. Like, they really keep her in the dark, which means that we're kept in the dark. And I feel like in the next book, we'll start to learn a whole bunch more. But I just feel like for how long we were in the story and that was the main plot point, we should have learned something. Like, we still have no idea, like, what being a druid even is. And that's what our main character is. And that was the main plot point. You know? But I did really enjoy myself, and I think that I will probably read the next book, but there just was a whole lot missing out of this book, so really it's like a 3.5, 3.75 just because of lack of information, but I did enjoy myself. I need to go on the website where I accepted it for review and see exactly what the criteria is, because I was gonna post my review on Goodreads right now, because now I'm trying to post my Goodreads reviews as soon as I finish them, and then come on here and explain more. But I think that I have to post it to the website first. They have to be the first ones to get your review, and then you can share it. I think that that is it, but that is a whole lot of reading I did yesterday. Let me see what the page count was. Yeah, I read like 280 pages, which is more than I have read on any other day. But 69 of those pages did happen after midnight, so they technically count for today and not yesterday, but still, like, in one 24-hour period, that is a lot. But I do think that my guilt was catching up to me because I have been real sucky at reading this week because of this illness, and I read just a whole lot yesterday. But alright, I am going to head to work, try to do some more reading, and then I will wrap this vlog up tonight. Hey guys, so it has not been that long since I updated you. Actually, it's been a while. It's 5 o'clock now. But I was sent home from work because of how sick I am. I went to urgent care. I have a sinus infection and an ear infection. So I'm at home now. So I'm about to run and go and get my prescriptions, but I wanted to close out this vlog very quickly so that I didn't forget. So this week I started and finished Harley Merlin and the Secret Coven by Belle. That I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it, and I will be continuing on with the series soon. Then I read Giant Days by John Allison, and that I'm giving 4 out of 5 stars. I finished up The Hunt, which on Goodreads I'm giving 4 out of 5 stars. On the site that I received it for a review, which is ReedsyDiscovery, which I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to sign up, because they are looking for more people to read and review their books. They have a different rating system, so on there I technically gave it 3 out of 5 stars, but on Goodreads I'm going to go ahead and give it 4 out of 5 because my scale is different than what Reedsy's is. So yeah, that is everything that I read. I think it was pretty productive for being so sick. I'm hoping that I will feel better very soon now that I'm on antibiotics. And like I said, for ReedsyDiscovery, I just found out today that they're looking for more readers and reviewers, so I will leave the link down below. I believe that there is an incentive for you to join, so I will leave that information down below as well if you want to check it out. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit that subscription button. Maybe it'll make me feel better. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.